Hello students, welcome to the session organized by Department of Collegiate and Technical Education. In this session, we are going to discuss rate analysis, which is Unit 3 in Estimation and Costing subject of 5th semester Civil Engineering. In this session, we are going to discuss rate analysis of RCC 1:2:4 for roof slab at 1% steel, distempering 2 coats, and rate analysis of corrugated galvanized iron 0.63 mm thick sheet roofing. So before doing the rate analysis of RCC slab, let us understand the components of the RCC roof slab. So as you can see, the formwork or the centering and the shuttering work, which comprises of steel flat plates as well as wooden members, and also you can see the reinforcements, and also you can see the placement of concrete once the reinforcement is done. Okay, now let us start with the rate analysis of RCC 1:2:4 for roof slab at 1% steel. So to begin the rate analysis, let us take a known volume. So why do we take a known volume? Example, here I am taking 10 cubic meter of volume. Why do I take this? Because based on experience and experiments, we know what is the amount or the quantity of labors required to carry out this volume of work, that is 10 cubic meter of concrete work. If you want to carry out, how many labors are required, we know that based on experience and experiments. So that is why we take known quantities to calculate the unit cost of any work. As you know, rate analysis is nothing but working out the unit cost of any construction work. So how do you work out the unit cost of any construction work? By knowing what are the quantity of materials required and also what are the quantity of labors required. Okay, so now let us begin with the quantity of materials. Now we have taken 10 cubic meter. So for a proportion of 1:2:4. So this, as you know, this is the volume of wet concrete. The 10 cubic meter we have taken is volume of wet concrete. But we need materials in the form of dry state. We have to purchase the dry materials from market. So we have to increase this wet concrete volume by 52 to 54%. This is also based on experiments and many empirical experiments. So next, so 54%. So what is the increase of 54% means to this 10 cubic meter? So 10 cubic meter into increase of 54 is 54 by 100, which gives us 5.4 cubic meter. So next, let us add 5.4 cubic meter to this 10 cubic meter to get the dry volume of materials or the concrete, which is 15.4 cubic meter. Next, to calculate the exact quantity of proportions required in 1:2:4, we have cement, sand, and coarse aggregate. So first let us calculate cement. Cement is equal to, so we know that 1 is the proportion of cement. So total proportion is 1 plus 2 plus 4 into 15.4, which comes out to be 2.2 cubic meter. So we need 2.2 cubic meter of cement. But how to get it from the market? So how to work out its quantity? So we know that unit weight of ordinary cement is 1440 kg per cubic meter. So let us multiply 2.2 cubic meter into 1440 kg per cubic meter. Here cubic meter goes. So we are left at 2.2 into 1.440, which is 3168 kg. 3168 kg. But we get cement in bags of 50 kg. So let us divide this total weight by 50 kgs, which is one bag of cement. So we get 64 bags approximately. Okay. So once the cement is calculated, next let us go to sand, which has a proportion of 2. So 2.2 of cement into its twice the proportion, which becomes 4.4. And again, the next proportion, which is of the coarse aggregate, is 4. So 2.2 of cement is 4 times will give us 8.8 cubic meter. So next, so we have calculated the cement, sand and quantity of coarse aggregate. So next let us calculate the quantity of steel. They have given at 1% of the concrete volume. So 1% of the concrete volume is, here we take the wet volume. So 1% of 10 cubic meter will give us 0.1 cubic meter. So 0.1 cubic meter. And also, so how to calculate in tons with the help with this 0.1 cubic meter? We know the density of steel as 7850. Just multiply 0.1 into 7850. So we get 785 kgs, or which is nothing but, if you divide by 1000, because 1 ton is equal to 1000 kg, we get 0.785 tons, which is 0.758 tons. And also binding wire. So binding wire is to hold the reinforcements in proper positions. So that we take at 1% of the steel. So 1% of the steel is 785 kgs into 1 by 100, we give 7.85, which is approximately equal to 8 kgs. So once all the materials is calculated, let us tabulate it. So coarse aggregate, we have got it as 8.8. Sand we have got as 4.4, cement as 6.64 bags, and steel as 0.785 ton, and binding wire as 8 kg. So these are the present market rates. So we also get this rate from the schedule of rates book of Public Works Department. So once you multiply the quantity into rate per unit cost, we get the total amount. So the total cost of the materials works out to be 1,04,560 rupees. Okay, so once the materials are calculated, next let us go to the quantity of laborers required. So this is the important work. As I said, we are taking known volumes. For example, here we have taken 10 cubic meter of wet volume of concrete. For that, based on experience, we know how many laborers are required. For example, for concreting, we need head mason of half number, mason of 3 numbers, and mazdoor, that is helpers of 23 numbers. So what is this half number? As you know, each laborer, the number of work is calculated as 8 hours per day, 8 hours per day. So head mason is required only half number. That means he is required only for 4 hours in a day. So that is why we are giving him only 400 rupees. So this is the meaning of half number. So we need the head mason only for half a day. So we take 800 into half, we get 400 rupees. So that is why it is important to remember the quantity of labor required for a particular quantity of work. Okay, after concreting, so next let us come to the reinforcement. So we need blacksmith, also called as the barbenders, to carry out this work. So to carry out work of 10 cubic meter of RCC work, we need blacksmith or barbender at 8 numbers and helpers at 8 numbers, and sundries. As you know, sundries is extra, and tools and plants. So we take it as lump sum. So okay, so after that we tabulate the present market rates for the laborers. Next, let us go to the centering and shuttering work, which is also the form work. So here in form work, as you can see, so we have to estimate the amount required to carry out the centering and shutting work for 10 cubic meter of work. So for that we have a thumb rule that take 5% of the cost of the material. So higher charges including removing is taken as 5% of the material. So total cost of the material is 1,04,560 rupees. So 5% becomes 5,228 rupees. So to carry out the centering and shuttering work for 10 cubic meter of RCC, so we need carpenter in 10 numbers and helpers in 10 numbers, and also we need nails, which is taken as lump sum amount at the rate of 300 rupees. So once all this is tabulated, multiply the quantity and rate to get the amount in rupees, and finally make the total. So this total includes the cost of the materials as well as the cost of the laborer. Cost of the material plus cost of the laborer. So next, so as you know, water is a important ingredient in RCC work. So we take it as 1% of the total, that is 1418.38 rupees. Next, let us do the total again. After that, we are giving a profit and overhead of 10% to the contractor, which works out to be 14,325 rupees. 25.69 rupees, and the grand total works out to be 1,57,582 rupees. So finally to calculate the rate per cubic meter, because at the end we have to calculate the unit cost of any work. So here we have taken as 10 cubic meter of concrete. So the total cost divided by the total quantity taken will give us 15,760 rupees per cubic meter. Okay. Now let us go to the next content, which is distempering. As you all know, distempering is also called as cement paint. Why it is called as cement paint? Because distempering can be directly applied to the cement plastered surface, and hence it is called as a cement paint. And it is a water based paint in the sense the dry distemper, which is usually made of limestone, is mixed with the water to make it as a paint. So that is why it is known as a water based paint. Usually distempering is given as the priming coat before applying any emulsion paint to the wall surfaces. Okay, so here let us start the rate analysis of distempering. Here we have taken 100 square meter. As I already have said, we take this known quantity because we know to carry out 100 square meter of distempering work, how many distemperer and how many helpers are needed based on experiments and experience. So that is why we take known quantities. So here we have taken 100 square meter. So we need, for first coat of distempering, we need quantity of 6.5 kg of dry distemper at the rate of 75. So we get the total amount. And also to carry out this 100 square meter, we need two numbers of this whitewasher or distemperer, and we need two numbers of helper, and also extras and for tools and plants as well. We take it as lump sum. So the total works for the first quote works out to be 2,687. By giving 10% of for the contractor, we get a grand total of 2,956.25 rupees for the first quote. Now let us do second quote, because this is a two quote. Distempering is usually done in two quotes. So we are doing rate analysis as per the specification of distempering. So for the second quote, we take less quantity, the 1.5 kg less quantity, that is 5 kgs, but we need same quantity of labors, that is 2 numbers distemperer and 2 numbers helpers. So after this we get the total. We give a 10% for the contractor, profit and overhead, which is 257.50, and the total works out to be 2,832.50 rupees. So total for both the codes is 2956.25 plus 2832.50 is 5788.75. And finally, to get rate per unit, in this case per square meter, we have to divide it by the total quantity. So total cost divided by total quantity will give you 57.88, which is approximately 58 per square meter. So the unit cost for distempering work is 58 per square meter. Okay, next let us move on to the third content of this session, which is corrugated galvanized iron sheet. So what is this corrugated? Corrugated means, as you can see, the undulations in these sheets, these are known as the corrugations. What is this galvanized? The iron sheets are given a coat of zinc coating to avoid corrosion. That is why we use the word galvanized. So this becomes corrugated galvanized iron sheet. So to carry out the rate analysis of GI sheet, we not only need the GI sheet, but also we need fixtures. So such fixtures are washers, nuts and bolts, J-hook and bolt, and screws. So let us start with the rate analysis of corrugated galvanized iron 0.63 mm thick sheet roofing. So let us take 10 square meter. So I'm again stressing this point. So we take this quantity because we know to carry out 10 square meter of galvanized iron work, sheet work, we need how many laborers based on experience. So let us take 10 square meter here and let us take 28% extra to account for end lap and side lap. So what is end lap and side lap? So for example, if you're giving a sheet roofing, GI sheet roofing like this, so this becomes the side lap and in the front and the back becomes the end lap. This becomes the side lap. So we are taking 28% for the side laps and also for the end laps. End lap is front and back of the sheets. So, so 28% of 10 square meter will become 28% means 28 by 100. It will become 2.8 square meter. So add 2.8, 10 plus 2.8 becomes 12.8 square meter. Next, let us tabulate the materials. So what and all we need? So we need CGI sheets with 15 centimeter end lap and 2 corrugation side lap. So we have 12.8 square meter as per our calculations at the rate of 300 per square meter. So the amount is 3840.90 rupees. So also we need fixtures such as GI bolts, screws, GI hooks and nuts and washers. These are the quantity required 0.7, 1, 1.4 and 5 dozens. So and also next we can see the labor required for this work. We need one carpenter and half number of blacksmith and 2 number of helpers. As you know from earlier discussion, half number is because we need barbender only for half a day. So we need only for half a day. So we are taking it as half a number. And also one important thing is we have to remember certain things here like the amount quantity of labor required or the quantity of bolts and nuts, screws, hooks and nuts required to carry out 12.8 square meter of work of GI sheet. So after tabulating all the materials and labor, let us work out the total and let us take water charges at 1% of the total and profit for the contractor at 10%. So the grand total becomes 7,110.95 rupees. So divide by the total square meter we have taken, that is 10. So we get approximately 712 per square meter. Okay students, let us see some of the multiple choice questions based on the discussions we have so far. So let us come to the first question. What higher charges for centering and shuttering work in RCC roof slab is usually kept at dash percentage of the cost of materials. We have worked it out in RCC roof slab. So as you can see, the higher charges is kept at 5% of the cost of material. So the answer is C. Next, what percentage of concrete, that is wet volume, should be increased to calculate dry material quantity? So they have given 52 to 54, 42 to 44, 32 to 34. So which is the option? As you can see, we have calculated. So to calculate the dry quantity of materials, we need to increase by 54%. So the answer is 52 to 54%. Next, unit of measurement for distempering. So what is the unit of measurement of distempering work? Is it meter, running meter, cubic meter or square meter? What is it? It is square meter. See, it is square meter. So this is a wall surface. So what we require is just the length and breadth to calculate the area of the distempering work, which becomes square meter or square centimeter. So So because in distempering work the thickness is negligible, we don't take the depth, and it is one only square meter. So the answer is square meter. Next, dash is the unit of measurement for CGI work, corrugated galvanized iron sheet work. So the answer is square meter. So the measurement unit of measurement is square meter. Okay, these are the references for this session. Thank you.